A decompression walk is a walk designed to meet the needs of our dogs. You give the dog some freedom to move and lots of opportunities to sniff, and this is really helpful for dogs. You need a long line or a longer leash, a harness, treats, and a calm environment. I am using a 50-foot long line here. This is probably a little bit extreme if you're new to this. I would recommend starting off with a 15-foot leash. I secure the leash to a waist belt with some clips on it. This is especially helpful if you use a clicker and treats for your walks. Even though this is a time for the dog to sniff and decompress rather than train, it's always good to bring a clicker and treats so you can reward and reinforce those good behaviors. It might be a little bit boring for us humans, but the benefit that comes from letting our dogs sniff around and explore like this will make it worth it. Pick a location and time that you know will be a little bit more on the quiet and calmer side. This is a time to decompress and not get overstimulated by off-leash dogs running around or kids playing basketball screaming. A good idea is to seek out trees, trash cans, benches, and bushes. There's a lot of sniffs on those. A lot of dogs mark on those as well, so that's always interesting for dogs to sniff on. Make sure to keep an eye out once in a while just to make sure that there's nothing unpredictable happening behind you or around a corner. Pay attention on your walk. If using a long line like I do, it's good to know how to do a little emergency step to stop. This is just if the dog would charge after something or go into an area you don't want them going into and you don't want to pick up that leash that has been dragging. The emergency step to stop is a really helpful thing to use. Good. Something you can do to spice the decompression walk up a little bit is find it. You just scatter some treats to make the walk even more exciting. This is also helpful if the dog isn't super used to sniff around. Scattering treats can encourage that sniffing. There's so many benefits to decompression walks, ranging from boosting confidence, teaching dogs choices, encouraging them to explore and discover new things. It also satisfies innate needs such as sniffing, scavenging, foraging, and it also lowers stress. And for those of you that has overexcited, rambunctious dogs, this is a good and easy way to tire them out. Dogs' sense of smell is much better than humans. The way they use their nose can be compared to how humans use their eyes. They depend on their noses a lot to gather information, so let them use those sniffers. girl. We're not going down there. Sorry. Giving dogs a little more freedom to roam around and make choices will also make their quality to life greater. Choice is important for every living being. Good girl. When moving into more busy and sometimes less safe environments, you can collect the leash and shorten it for safety reasons. Once we've gotten all those sniffs out, it's time to run and play for a little bit. I also like to work on recalls, auto check-ins, and contact-seeking behaviors in general on decompression walks. Decompression walks isn't necessarily the time to train, but it's always good to work on those behaviors that are naturally occurring or that are really beneficial for the actual decompression walk. So since she's already on a long line, I take the moment to practice some recalls. There's not too many requirements of the training during a decompression walk, and if she doesn't want to do it, I simply just stop and let her go back to what she wants to do. This is her walk, not mine. You can view decompression walks as the dog's walk. So instead of us taking the dog for a walk, we're taking the dog out to go on their walk. This is their time to have fun.